Hello and welcome to Golden Wings Angel Card Readings. We are still working our way through the love and romance readings for August and September 2017. And this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising if you are single and not currently in a relationship. At this time, currently, I am doing all of my calling in my spirit guides and shuffling off screen so that I can get straight to the interpretation for you. And so just to recap, I pull cards from the Power Archangel Tarot and the Angel Tarot, both by Radleigh Valentine and Doreen Virtue, or Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And then I'm also pulling cards from Angel Answer Oracle cards, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle cards, and Magical Messages from the Fairies, and your Romance Angel Oracle cards. And so again, this is for August and September for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising if you are currently single. So, on the top row, we have 2 of Gabriel on the left. In the middle, 5 of Gabriel. And then Major Arcana energy, 9, Epiphany. On the bottom row, which is the Angel Oracle cards, or Tarot, we have the King of Fire. So I'm trying to get that glare out, and all it's doing is making me jump around. In the middle, we have more Major Arcana energy, Justice. And then on the right, another 9, 9 of Fire. So we have 2 9s right above one another. And we have 4 fire cards, or wand energy, and 2 major arcana cards. So as our basis of our reading, under the one deck, or the underlying energies coming towards us, 2 of air. So we have a couple of sword cards coming in, or thought cards, and the Knight of Michael. Okay, so when I look at these cards, I see and I feel that it's not that there's not new love on the horizon for you, Capricorn. If you're looking for love, it's that your mind is not quite there yet. Your mind or your heart or your emotions are not quite there yet. And I say that because it seems like you are caught up in something else right now, either work or just dealing with other people, or maybe every time you start to get into a relationship and you feel like it actually could go somewhere, something's happened. It's kind of like I kind of see or feel, or the guys are kind of giving me the image of a person that's you're just tired. Like every time you get started on love and romance, it's maybe not going the way that you want it to go, or something is happening and I get the image of something that's just deflated, right? You're just like, bleh. Okay, so let's look and see what these cards are saying so that we can look and find ways to help you work through this energy so that you can get to something if what you're desiring is more love and romance in your life. So we have the 2 of Gabriel, which is a card of, really working well with other people, actually. So it means there was a time where, things were going well, you were working well with other people, either meeting people through job things, or maybe somebody came along that you did meet and you had a lot in common. There's a like-mindedness here, or it says seek out like-minded people. And then we have the King of Fire. Both of these cards will be just at the beginning here of August, this energy. And this is either you or somebody you know coming to you. And the text on the card reads, focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader, or advice from someone creative. So either this is someone around you that's kind of mentoring you, or it's energy that you yourself are going to be feeling. Okay, and again, It may be that you can meet somebody in your work environment, or it may be that it's just telling you to stay with people that already have kind of a like-minded view of yours, because that seems to go into this 5 of Gabriel, which is really letting other people's drama affect you and how you see a situation and how you communicate and feel about it. It's kind of a combative energy in that other people's drama are just sucking you dry and, leaving you feeling like this, never mind. If this is what I have to go through, then I'm not interested. But it does say a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama, and have patience for yourself and those around you, right? So instead of just throwing in the towel, just get yourself out of the situation. If there's people around you that are being overly dramatic or pulling you into kind of a negative vibe energy, anything that you feel that's just turning you off from love and romantic situations or anything like that, get some space from those people and try not to be too negative about it once you get some space. Just get the space you need, get some breathing room so that you can kind of move on. Then we have the 8, which is Justice, Major Arcana energy, and that, of course, is coupled with this 5 here. And so to me, I think that shows that you're going to be really weighing up what you want to be doing right now. And this is a card where you're sort of weighing things up. And so for me, it's almost like when I was saying I felt like there was some energy that was a little bit low vibe energy, like you've just had it with either looking for love, or every time you start to find love, you get this, drama, trauma card, and you're like, oh my God, you're a very analytical person anyway, so this card is a great card for you. Drama's not really your thing. So, this card is usually a card where if there's anything going on, it usually is in your favor. And this is a card where if you are weighing things up, that it's fair and balanced, which is nice, because at least if you're going to look at this, and it's saying take some time to not be so hard on yourself or others, really use this card. You have this ability. This is a natural ability for you, Capricorn, and you want to use this ability to be just and fair and weigh up what's going on with other people so that you can keep the people around you who maybe are getting sucked into the drama too, but are not the cause of the drama, and then give the boot to anybody else who's just really causing you to have more drama than you're interested in. So then we have the 9, which is Epiphany, and that's the Hermit card. That's why I say that when I looked at this reading and when I felt and asked Spirit, I got from it that you're actually needing a little bit of time on your own, which is not, it's not a great thing for love and relationships, as in, oh, there's somebody coming in right now, but this is what needs to happen in order for you to create the space in your own head and heart to have this happen. So it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. This says, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. You just need to get away from whatever drama has got you really just put off. And you need to weigh up the different facts, weigh up the different things that are happening for you, the different people involved. And you need to just take some time to figure out who you are and what you want, Capricorn, because until you figure out who you are and what you want, then a lot of times you can't be open for that special person to come in. And interestingly enough, you've got I'm sorry. You've got double 9s here with the 9 of Fire. And this card is saying don't give up. It's saying protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So there's some confidence issues going on here with regards to love and romance. And, is this card being kind of the middle basis? I feel like you started into something or there's stuff around you, and every time this drama starts, it just shuts you straight down, turns you straight off. So this is saying go inside yourself a little bit, Get to that core value of who you are, Capricorn, and be very clear with the universe about what you want so that that law of attraction can start to bring you what you want in love and romance. And at the same time, be fair to yourself and others when you're weighing these big things up. And this says, don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. You are closer than you think you are. That's what this card is. It's a decent energy card. It's a fire card, but it's almost close to a 10, which means you've almost achieved what you're looking for. I think you're just getting winded because of the situations that keep coming up. You're just getting kind of gassed out. And we need to get some new energy going in there for you. Now, at the bottom of the decks, we have the Two of Air, which this card is very simply saying to you, it's time to make a decision. You're at a stalemate. You're in analysis paralysis. And you can see that. I mean, you can see that you're in analysis paralysis, right? You can see this from the need to have to get away right now and everything else. So as far as love and romance goes, though, this card is saying that you are going to have to make a decision to either get back in the game or stay out for a while longer. That if you don't start trying to do some of this work to open up, to make yourself feel like you can handle this, right? Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that it's an overwhelmed feeling, right? It's a feeling like I can't handle this if it's going to have all this crap and emotional just drudge up. It's not my thing. You know, you're more of a mental, serious energy for your sign. And you're saying, you know, if I have to go through all these other things, then I'd rather leave it than take it. But then there's this other part of you, though, weighing things up, and the fact that you do enjoy, obviously, working with other people in like-minded situations. And, of course, there's another part of you that's like, but I don't want to not have love and romance in my life, right? So you're really weighing right now, and this card is saying it's time to stop weighing, right? This is a major arcana energy. This is a minor arcana, but at the same time it's saying stop weighing. You're going to do better if you can make a decision. One way or the other, right? Then we have this Knight of Michael, who could be somebody coming in to stir things up for you. And this is the basis of the reading too. So it could be that this is the person that came in and stirred up all this crap, right? That got you thinking about all these things, of whether you really want to get back into this or not. So either the dilemma is that you're even seeing if you want to get back off the shelf and back into it, or the dilemma is this character here has come in riding on the horse very quick, and this here is saying, you know, make whatever decisions you make. It's sudden changes, but make whatever decisions are coming on from your head, not your heart. And I think you've got, you know, you're doing that because all of this is not heart energy right here. This is all mental energy, spiritual energy, mental energy. This is saying work from your thought process. And you've got this here to make the decision. So it may be that this person has come in and shaken things up a little bit, and you're like, uh-oh, now I have to think about all this crap I didn't want to think about. That's the vibe I get on that. So okay, so we've got the romance angels, and they're saying make the effort. So you know what? First you're being told make a decision. You already know you've got these energies here that are saying time to weigh it up and jump back in or stay out. And you may have a person that's actually come in too. Or an energy that's made you think, uh-oh, you know, it's time to really look at this again. But this is saying make the effort. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And this kind of, for me, comes back into play with this card, don't give up. This is the card saying, don't give up. You're almost there. You can do this, even if it feels really heavy for you or not natural for you. And then this card is saying, make the effort because it's worth it. Now, I have started pulling on my readings these 3 what I call action energy cards. And so what I do when I'm shuffling is I ask Spirit and I ask angel guides and the dolphins and mermaids and the fairies whatever sign I'm reading for at the time, and this is, of course, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for your love and romance, August and September. And I'm saying, if you run across any bumps in the road, if you're having any challenging energies, which this reading, shows that you've got some conflicting energies going on, these would be specific energies from your angels, mermaids, and dolphins, and your fairies, specific action cards and guidance you can take to help you through any difficult times you come up with, or any low vibe days, or any low vibe energies that you're feeling. Okay, and so your angels say, don't despair, the situation will improve. So know, whenever you hit a low vibe day or energy, or this drama is getting to be too much, and you're like, yeah, I've had it, I can't handle this stuff, know that the situation is going to improve. This is a special message for you. Okay, then the dolphins and mermaids, actually, I usually pull one card, but two cards came up stuck together, and they both are very important to you. This is worthiness and self-forgiveness. And the two go hand in hand, don't they? Because until you can forgive yourself for whatever it is, whether it's because you can't be open enough, whether you've been hurt in the past and got screwed over and were really hard on yourself about opening up again, whatever it is, if you don't find yourself worthy of love, if you don't find that you deserve love and romance in your life, then it's probably not going to happen, right? So these two cards are very powerful for you with regards to this reading. So if you've listened to this reading and you're like, oh, that's not what I want love and romance like everyone else wants. That's what I really want. These two cards are such a key. Okay? Self-forgiveness. Meditate, journal, whatever you need to do to let yourself know that you're human. You are human like everybody else. You're not expected to be perfect, even though Capricorns are very hard on themselves and other people around them, because you do like perfection and you do try to expect perfection, and you have a high bar for yourself and others. It's not like you just hold others to that. You hold yourself to that too. But sometimes the bar is too high. You have to lighten it up. Forgive yourself so you can find your self-worth again. I mean, look at this young lady. Whether you're a man or a woman, this energy right here is a very down energy, right? You have to find that belief in yourself, that value for being loved again, so that you can open yourself to loving, giving, and receiving love. And the last card for you is Flower Power, and it says spend some time with flowers and flower essences. So anybody who's into aromatherapy or spending some time outside or anything like that, getting outside around flowers. This is also like for men or women. If you're not like a real flower person, this is also like an outdoors card, right? So spend some time around trees, outdoors, nature, rivers, and also specific flower energy and aromatherapy will really help you through this time. So to recap, for Capricorn, love and romance, sun, moon, or rising, August and September. I told you straight off the bat that I got the feeling that you're just weary. You're weary of the whole thing. Either somebody's come in the picture and made you have to think about things or feel things that you don't want to feel right now, or you do, but you're afraid. You're scared. You're afraid to feel these things. Or there's a lot of trauma with this person, and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is why I got out of this to begin with, okay? But most of these cards are saying, like, make a decision, make the effort, you're very close, saying go inside yourself just a little bit, search for some answers, and this will turn out in your favor, okay? So don't be afraid to take that jump if it's fear. And if it's that nobody's on the scene yet because you've closed yourself completely down, which we've all done before, know that if you would like to re-experience love and romance, that it is saying the situation is going to get better and that you have some work to do, Capricorn, with self-forgiveness and worthiness. And as soon as you do this work, you'll be open to love and romance, and you'll be open to finding that if it's not already here and you're just kind of going through the fires of, trauma, making yourself figure out if you're going to go for it or not. I'll be very interesting. I'll be back in October to do October, November, December, and I'll be very interesting to see what cards we get at that point to see what forward momentum that you've had. I hope this was helpful for you, and I very much enjoyed doing this reading, and thank you so much. Love and light always, and I'll see you in October.